What's going on, guys? Pixelated back at it again with another review. Today we are looking at the Adidas X United Arrows X Mikitype Nmd City Sock 1 collaboration. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you're probably aware that I've been a long-standing fan of the City Sock 1 silhouette. I just love how it has no laces and still manages to be a beautiful and somewhat functional sneaker. I was actually able to take a breather this release as my friend was able to cop these for me. One of the Canadian boutiques known as OTH or Off the Hook released them through the Frenzy app, which is only available on iPhone, and I don't have an iPhone, so before I could even ask, my friend copped me a pair, and that's how I got them. I was able to sit out and actually enjoy the rest of my Saturday for once. Boy, was that relieving. Just lean back on my recliner and rub one out. Okay, I lied, I don't have a recliner. Either way, the point is, it was relaxing, alright? Y'all should try taking a break from releases once in a while. Life's not all about sitting in front of a computer trying to cop sneakers, although that's kind of what I do most of the time. Okay, we're getting a little derailed here. So these sneakers dropped on March 24th along with some apparel, which is basically two Adidas tracksuits. One was black, the other was burgundy, with the top half being a beige/sand color. Both have the Mikitype calligraphy running across it in certain areas. They're not a consortium collab, but rather just a collab with United Arrows and the Japanese calligrapher known as Mikitype. Sort of in the same way Reigning Champ collabs with Adidas and it's not a consortium collab. I think this was a really cool concept for a collaboration. I mean, there definitely have been collabs in the past with stores and artists as well, but something about this is just oddly unique. As for sizing, I went half a size down as I do in all PK NMDs as well as City Socks, and they fit perfectly. Honestly, these might fit better than any other CS1 City Socks I've ever worn, but that might just be because they're fresh out of the box and haven't had a chance to get worked in a bit. I'll be honest with you, although these move pretty lightning fast every time they dropped, I'm confident I could have copped a pair if I tried on my own, just because they didn't go out as fast as, say, a consortium collab. I don't think everyone caught all the drops that were happening at the time. Also, for whatever reason, the City Sock just isn't as well received as other iterations of the NMD, such as the R1 PK, the Bape Nylon NMD, or the Pharrell Hue NMDs. I truly have no idea why that is. I mean, obviously resale plays a part in that, but you're basically getting the same comfort and fit you get with the R1, plus the additional look of sexy laceless ninja sneakers. That's something I really enjoy about these sneakers, and one of the main reasons I have so few R1 PK NMDs is because the laces on there are just too long and don't do anything for the upper in my opinion. Seriously, have you seen the lace cage on an R1? What are those? They look like those little weights you stack on the rest of the weight at the gym when you want to increase the weight by just like 2.5 pounds or something. You know what I'm talking about? Nonetheless, I still own one or two R1s. Nothing major, but I definitely prefer the look of the City Sock over those. One thing I did find weird though is that boutiques here in Canada were selling these for 260 Canadian dollars, whereas on adidas.ca these were being sold at the retail price of 220 Canadian dollars, which is what the price should have been to begin with. I mean, come on boutiques, I get it, you guys have to pay rent and all, but can I at least get to save some of my pay? These hours ain't free, you feel me? The United Arrow City Sock is a special sneaker for me because it kind of shoots down two birds with one stone, and I'll get into why in a bit. The upper of this sneaker is all black and designed the same way a typical CS1 would be. We have these sections of asymmetrical lines on the upper, segmented into three parts: the toe box, the midsection, and further back on the upper, with the lines moving in various directions. I've said this before that I think this signifies the Adidas three stripes in a more abstract form, although I guess it's not really abstract since it's all over the sneaker. The lateral side is pretty simple. Aside from the aforementioned upper, we have the two EVA plugs that we see on all NMD R1s or CS1s. The front heel plug this time, however, has some katakana calligraphy on it. I'm not going to confirm what it says as I don't really know, but I can only assume it says Adidas or Adidas Originals or something along those lines in katakana. Katakana, I believe, is a set of characters in Japanese, much like kanji or hiragana, and they all have their separate purposes in the Japanese language, probably different dialects. My insight into this isn't as deep as my sister's. She actually studied this stuff, so I'm just reciting what I remember she's told me in the past. Hit me with that thumbs up if you thought that was even marginally impressive, and for purposely not googling this stuff. My favorite part of all City Sock 1s, which they removed on the City Sock 2 silhouette, is this semicircle patch on the medial side of the sneaker. That's right, my people, no laces, so we going hype beast mode once more. All you hype beasts, lend me your power as I tuck my sweatpants in my socks. On the OG and other colorways of the CS1, the patch is all black and has the style code of the sneaker, aside from the gray colorway as the patch was gray, but it still had the style code. This one is an exception. It is still all black technically, but with white katakana text in that calligraphy style that Mikitype is known for. The text reads, from what I read on the internets, United Arrows Adidas Originals, and my guess is it just repeats those two all across. I think this is really cool. The bold calligraphy really adds that pop to a sneaker that has an all black upper for the most part, aside from the Boost midsole. I saw a comment somewhere of someone saying this would have been a nice sneaker if they didn't ruin it by overdoing the katakana on the patch. What? Are you serious, bruh? It would have just been a black shoe then. I personally wouldn't have been interested in this sneaker at all if it wasn't for that, and it only makes sense to apply the art of the collaborating artist in a place where it makes a noticeable addition to the design. We then have this cloth pull tab on the back that is most likely made out of nylon, and it loops around pretty generously, as is pretty standard with most if not all CS1s as well. The pull tab is black with bold white katakana once again, probably saying the brand with the 3 stripes or something like that. Once again, don't quote me on that. See, it's things like these that make me want to learn new languages. Is there a katakana instructor watching this right now? Hook me up, fam. We have more calligraphy on the built-in footbeds that most of the NMD collabs come with. Please, please, please don't ask me what it says. Why are you trying to make me look dumb? What I will tell you is that we have the Adidas logo on the left footbed in blue and the Mikitype and United Arrows logos on the right footbed. I do like the look of these logos as they have the seal of approval stamp type aesthetic to them. I'm not sure if this was done purposely to represent the similar texture you get through genuinely creating calligraphy, or if it's just how it comes out when it's printed, but I thought it was kind of cool. And this is what I was referring to when I was mentioning hitting 2 birds with 1 stone earlier. Not only do you get a collab sneaker with unique calligraphy designs, you also get this gum sole that is somewhat translucent as well. This could potentially cure my craving for getting a city sock from the gum pack since it already has a gum sole. At the same time, it's somewhat translucent and a little more orange, so it has this melted honey look to it that in my opinion is much better looking than the gum pack NMD outsoles. The only issue is that I really wanted the all white city sock with the gum sole, so I might have to bite another NMD bullet for those. We'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. Anyways, I think this sneaker is clean AF. They really couldn't have made this any better. I mean, of course you can always make something better, but this is cooler than any other City Sock 1 out at the moment. The katakana calligraphy along with the jet black upper and gum sole make this the ultimate ninja shoe to stun on people with. As for my outfit, as you can see, I'm wearing the Kith x Colette stance socks that are in that royal blue colorway that Colette is so famously known for. They're performance socks, so they're slightly thinner than regular stance high socks, but they're also made for performance and breathability. You can see Kith and Colette's logo on the inner right heel at times. My pants are Reigning Champ mid-terry slim sweatpants in all black. Great for colder days. They've been a little stretched out. Usually they fit better, but I've been wearing them quite a bit. Should probably throw them in the wash at some point. What? They don't smell, I swear. The rest of the outfit is me wearing a tattered beat up black hoodie. I'm not sure the brand, I've just had this for several years, so it's gotten its fair share of wear. I wear it when I'm on my Yeezy Season 2 homeless swag. Aside from that, I've got my Kith jacket on top and a pink Killian tee underneath, which you wouldn't have known was Killian unless I told you. Either way, with that being said, that caps off my review. I think these sneakers are a very well done collab. What do you think? Hope you enjoyed the video. If you took something from it, hit that like button, hit that sub button for more juicy content. As always, catch you later. Picsoleated out.